Hello, hello. This is Indigo Owl coming to you with live guidance for next week, starting from Monday, the 29th of June, all the way up until Sunday, the 5th of July. So most of next week is already in July, in the next month. And I must say, I am a Cancerian. We're already in the Cancerian period now, and my birthday is coming up, and I'm very excited. And also, it's summer here in our hemisphere, and I know on the other side of the world it's winter, so it depends where you're watching from. But I'm so happy to see you here live today, or also on the replay. Whenever you come across this guidance, you can rest assured it's the right time for you. I will be turning over the camera shortly so you can see the cards, and also you will see my golden Buddha wanted to be in the reading today. And I'm not in the garden. Today's weather sadly has not been nice enough for that, but I am here with your weekly guidance. So let's turn the camera so you can see my Buddha, and also you'll be able to see the cards in a minute. Here we go. So here it is, sitting nicely and peacefully, and hopefully it will help us hold up the cards for the reading today. Here we go. So today I'm very much feeling the angels. So I have my angel tarot cards here. There we go. So, and they've got Archangel Michael on the back. It's a beautiful deck. I'll show you the deck as well. It was created by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Here we go. Such beautiful cards. I really love using these cards. I haven't been using my other tarot cards for some time for these readings. I've been using the Fairy Tarot and the Angel Tarot mostly, so I'm really feeling their vibration at the moment, and maybe it's the additional kind of calling in the fairies and calling in the angels that's really been resonating with me in this time. So let's see what cards we get for next week. It's so lovely to see so many of you here watching. If I can work out how to read the comments before I finish the guidance, I may try and draw some live oracle cards as well for some people that are watching. But last week I tried for the first time, and sadly I wasn't able to figure it out. So we'll see how it goes. Let's draw some cards now for this upcoming week. We need 7 beautiful cards. I like to draw my cards quite quickly, otherwise I'll start to second guess myself. And yes, even after reading tarot for more than 15 years, I still can sometimes second guess myself. So that's very human. We're going to do 4 and 3. I think I can push them even higher up so you can see them. It's working beautifully with the Buddha today. He really wanted to be in this reading. So, without further ado, we're going to start with, this is going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we're going to look at Monday, the 29th of June, and we have 5 of air. Now, very interesting, because we have been having a run of weeks starting with the more challenging energy and then kind of overcoming obstacles as we go along and things evening out and then having a much easier weekend. So let's have a look at this card for Monday. It says 5 of air, or in a more traditional deck this would be 5 of swords. Now 5 of swords is sometimes a card called defeat or even self-defeat. It can show a man that's been knocked off a floating raft and he's kind of hanging on, whereas another man is standing on top with a sword and he's the one that knocked him off. Now on this particular card it says an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation and review everyone's motives. Now that has an interesting feeling to it when I read that. It may be important at this time to review everyone's motives and work out who is actually on your side and who is pretending to be on your side as you progress with your aims in life, and maybe even which parts of yourself are pulling in the right direction and which parts of yourself are maybe trying to hold you back. Because certainly the energies we've been having the last few weeks have had a lot to do with self-confrontation, self-conflict, inner conflict, and a letting go of old energies and old parts of the self that have been holding us back. So this is what we have for tomorrow, Monday. Let's have a look at Tuesday the 30th. And we have the Lovers. How very, very interesting to follow on from that, because the Lovers is usually a card about choice. It originally came from literally having to choose between two lovers. It can also apply to, for example, choosing between two jobs, or it can be the feeling of having to choose between your job and your family, or your job and your home life generally. So it is a card that can have to do with balance as well. In this deck, it comes with the beautiful Archangel Raphael, and it does say intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, and it also speaks of good health, which the Archangel Raphael definitely comes to support our physical health. Now, what's interesting leading on from this card is here the guidance is to review everyone's motives, and here it then says carefully weigh your decisions. So there is something about a decision that may be coming up for some of you, where you first have to review everyone's motives before you can make the right decision or the best decision. So very interesting start to the week. And then we have Wednesday, which must already be the 1st of July. And we have a number 1, because aces are ones in tarot, and I also just remembered it's my beautiful kitten Asina's first birthday. So literally 111, the way I've just said it, I guess it's the 1st of July. This is a number 1 card, and then it's my cat's first birthday. 111 is a beautiful angel master number that very much is for new beginnings. And here it says falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, or a new home. So for some of you, a new home might be in the card. So Ace of Water, or in a more traditional deck would be the Ace of Cups, speaks of new beginnings in the area of love and relationships. And we do have here the Lovers, and then we have this new beginning. So for some of you, this may well be having to choose the right romantic partner and actually starting a new relationship on Wednesday. For some people, this could also mean the birth of or conception of a child, either your own or maybe in your family, or maybe of a friend that's very close to you. But it very much is a card of new beginnings in the kind of very emotional part of life. Let's have a look at Thursday, the 2nd of July. We have another 6. We had the 6 here, and now we have another 6. I love it when numbers double up or triple up in tarot, because it's super significant. So we have a number 6 vibration, and that is a number of balance in many ways in tarot as well. 6 of Earth, or 6 of Pentacles more traditionally, is to do with our earthly practical material side of life, and it very much speaks of giving and receiving freely. It says here gifts of money, time or effort, new career opportunities, and receiving a loan or paying off debt. So this is where the balance comes into it. If you have money to give back, you will be able to pay off money you owe, or if somebody owes you money, it will but now be a time where you receive this money back. But as it says here, it can also relate to time and effort. So we have now, definitely, we have here the new beginning of something that's at least very emotional. And now here we have new career opportunities. Here we have having to make wise choices, potentially between more than one good offer. So for some of you, this may well be to do with a love relationship, but for some of you, this could also be career related. If your career is something you're very passionate about, which then would also go with the emotions. But so far, so good. I almost feel like saying, don't let yourself get caught up in your own mind too much on Monday, because this could all be you going round and round in circles in your own mind and almost defeating yourself before you even get there. And I feel like what is coming in here for many of you has been trying to come in, or has been coming in slowly but surely for some time. Let's have a look how the week carries on. Oh, I like it. I can pull this back and you can see the rest of the cards. Yay, I've discovered something that works. Let's have a look at Friday, which must be the 3rd of July already. And, oh, now we have 2 of fire. So we're quite balanced with the signs as well. So far we have air, water, earth and fire. Oh my goodness. And 1 major arcana. So quite balanced energies again. 2 of fire would relate to 2 of wands in a traditional deck. And the 2 of wands is actually often shown with somebody holding onto the 1 wand he already has, but also looking out to the big wide world, whilst a 2nd wand is coming in from kind of behind and he can't quite see it yet. And he comes with this feeling of, should I stick with what I'm doing already, or where I'm at, or where I've been going so far, or considering there is a whole big world out there, should I go somewhere else or do something different? On here it also says you've come into your own new partnerships or contracts and continue to move forward. So we have a lot of new energy coming in. We have here, it says new career opportunities. Here it says new partnerships or contracts. It's looking really, really good. We've got still 2 cards for the weekend, and I can hear my lovely cat meowing by the door, so I may quickly let her in. Apologies for that interruption, considering I specifically mentioned her birthday on Wednesday. I didn't want to leave her by the door meowing. She's just trying to get some food in the kitchen. So thank you for bearing with me. Maybe this has increased the excitement about what will happen on the weekend. And here we have Saturday, the 4th of July. The 4th of July always reminds me, I have a friend I grew up with in Austria whose birthday was on the 4th of July. And he always used to say, how happy he was that all of America celebrates his birthday, or rather, I guess, Independence Day. So I will have to make sure I message him on Saturday. And we have the King of Earth, or more traditionally, the King of Pentacles. Now, I'm not really surprised, considering how this week has been developing, because it really feels like things are finally coming in. Things we've been working for are starting to materialize. A lot of the cards have been speaking about, literally with the word new on it, new things coming in. The King of Earth certainly is either somebody in your life, or it can very much be a part of your own personality that's really coming out at the moment. That would be somebody who's quite good with pentacles in life. So that's someone that's very good with the earthly practical side, someone that's very good with money and finance. That's somebody who knows how to make sure they have enough pentacles in life and that they have this financial stability. So it says here, a successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you offer. So again, the word opportunity has come up, and it says the Midas touch. So literally everything you touch turns to gold on Saturday. What an amazing week we've got coming up. Whoops, pardon me. Right. So amazing, I knocked my phone. So we've got one more card to go, and then we'll also look at oracle cards to supplement this amazing reading. We're going to look at Sunday, which must be the 5th of July, and we have another major arcana. And how else to balance this amazing masculine energy other than with a very strong feminine energy. We have the Empress, which goes with the Archangel Gabriel in this beautiful, beautiful deck. So the Empress is all about abundance and creativity. And it says here, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. So by Sunday, it looks like we'll have had such a successful week that it will be a good idea to actually nourish ourselves, do very, very good self-care, and maybe rest and just enjoy this successful feeling and enjoy this energy of abundance coming in. So let's see. Right, we're gonna do some at least one oracle card from this amazing deck. Like I said, I'm really feeling the angels at the moment, and also we're getting this gold, which kind of started with my golden Buddha when I first set up for this reading. We're going to use Kyle Gray's Angel Prayer Oracle cards. I love these cards. I saw them the first time years ago. I was invited to do readings at a lovely Pampa evening, and a lady there was using these, and it took me, funny enough, it took me years to buy them, but I remembered the name, and then one day the name Kyle Gray came up again, and I thought, that's it, that's the cards I'm buying next. And funny enough, I haven't done this Pampa evening for a few years. This weekend I had a request from somebody I did a reading for there that still had my email address. It's so lovely when people come back, whether or not there's been a long gap. I love doing readings again and again for the same people as well as for new people, because I am, as you know by now, I'm always so curious what's happening in people's lives, and the guidance that will come through for them. I find it fascinating. So let's draw a theme card. I'm really feeling this card straight away, so we're just going to take that one. Let's see what oracle card comes to go with this amazing reading. And again, we're back to choices, because this card says healthy choices. And the affirmation to use, if you like, is thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy decisions. So we're talking about opportunities, choices, and decisions in this upcoming week. So very great advice then, because it looks like, at least for some of you, there are some new opportunities, some new beginnings coming your way, and you may have to decide between more than one good option. So the angels are saying, if there is more than one option, choose what feels the healthiest for you, and maybe people connected to you. And maybe also it could be, for some of you, the healthy choice might be not to take on too much, or even if there's only one particular thing on offer, maybe you're one of the people that are with the 2 of Wands, where you may carry on with what you're already doing or try something new. Then take on the new thing if that feels healthier, or stick with what you're already doing if the new thing feels too much. So the way we make healthy choices really is by listening to our own inner guidance and trusting that what we feel the strongest or hear the loudest coming from our own higher self, from our angels, our spirit guides, is the right choice to make. I'm gonna see if I can put this here. The Buddha is very happy to be holding that card. Now, if I can find a way to look at the comments, I would love to draw a couple of individual cards for you, but I'm really not sure how I can do that. And I know it's possible. You'll have to excuse me. I have definitely seen people do it, but I'm not sure if I can be one of those. Okay. It's telling me that I mustn't rotate my phone while I'm recording. So let's pop this back in here. Apologies for messing about. Oh yes, I can see. Okay, so if you are watching live, please do pop me a quick comment. You can just say yes if you would like me to draw an additional angel card just for you. Oh, I can see Angela's watching and Michelle is watching and Jamie Lynn is watching. That's lovely. So this is your chance. If you would like me to draw an additional oracle card just for you, please tell me. Michelle says, thanks Constance, this was an interesting reading for the week ahead. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Oh, here's Carol says yes please. Angela says yes please. Okay, and Michelle says yes please. I'll have to remember all your names. I'm going to draw you each an oracle card. It's from a different deck. I'm so happy I can finally see your comments while I'm recording. This seems to be working much better, and thank you so much for your patience with my technical knowledge. Jamie Lynn also says yes please. Okay, so we're going to use a different deck for this now. These are individual cards for people that have asked for it, and we have here the Temple of Balance oracle cards, and it says guidance. Thank you, someone sent me a love heart. Guidance from our friends in spirit. They're from the beautiful Leanne Peters all the way in Tasmania. So the first person that asked, and I'm just shuffling the cards now, was Carol. I'm gonna oops I'm so excited that it's finally working. I've knocked over my phone. Here we go. So I'm gonna double check. The first person that asked was Carol. Right, here we go. So this first card will be for Carol. And here we have, what have we got for Carol? This one here. We have an owl. I love it. The barn owl called the Seer in this deck. It says your clairvoyance and prophetic vision are developing. Trust your ability to be sensitive to energy. What a beautiful message for Carol. I hope this resonates with you. Let me know if it does. I'm a curious person. I always like to get some feedback. I'm going to put these maybe on the side here. Here we go. The next card is for Angela. Let's draw. We're going to do some more shuffling. I like to shuffle each time when I draw cards for different people, get the energy into it. Here's a card for Angela. Let's see what you've got. We have Inca, and it says peace. You are moving into a time of great peace and tranquility. Peace is the answer to every question for you right now. And what a beautiful picture with this. I'm sure it's a peace dove on there. So this is your message, Angela. Let me know if this resonates with you today. The next card is for Michelle. And again, we'll have a quick shuffle for you here, Michelle. And let's see what we get for you. Michelle is over here near the end. Let's have a look. And we've got, wow, we've got Madison, expression. You are moving into a new level of expression. It is safe for you to express your truth. I hope this beautiful message resonates with you, Michelle. Let me know if it does. And the next card is for Jamie Lynn. Let's have another shuffle before we draw this last card. Carol says, bless you, with some hearts. Angela says, beautiful card, thank you. It's an absolute pleasure to read for you. I have such lovely people watching my guidance. So let's draw a card for Jamie Lynn. Here we go. And you have, Amethyst Diva. That's quite a serious feel to it, this card. You can't rush the growth of a crystal, just like you can't prematurely rush this situation. Now, that's a very pertinent question for Jamie Lynn. I hope that resonates with you. Please let me know if it does. What an amazing selection of cards we've had here. I feel like I want to show them all somehow at the bottom here. I'm not sure if I can include them in this lovely reading. So if you are watching this reading as a replay, you can literally take any of those additional cards. If they resonate with you, they've also come for you. I know not everyone is able to watch these guidance videos live in this. Most of you will watch it as a replay or even on YouTube, on my Indigo Owl YouTube channel. So as with any reading from anybody really, thank you for the love hearts, Michelle. It's really important to take what resonates and literally leave the rest. Your own inner guidance is always more important than anyone else's guidance. Michelle says thank you. Angela says beautiful card, thank you. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure to read for you. I really hope you all have an amazing week ahead. I will very likely see you again next Sunday. Jamie Lynn says, thank you. I was just thinking to charge my water with Amethyst. Well, here is the absolute perfect confirmation that that is an important thing for you to do right now. So thank you so much to anyone watching live or the replay. I hope you have a great week. Take good care of yourselves. Let me know if the readings resonate with you. And namaste and goodbye.